When a woman's body lightly brushes against yours, even for a single second, in just the right way, it is a powerful sign that she feels a connection. This is not a mistake. It is one of those quiet truths that many men overlook without even knowing it. There are small hidden movements her body makes when she has already picked you in her mind, long before she ever says anything out loud. I am going to guide you through 7 clear actions that show her interest without her needing to talk at all. The last one, number 7, is so clear that men who are truly observant see it almost instantly. Once you understand this properly, you will stop doubting yourself and thinking about moments over and over in your head. There is a certain feeling in the air when two people feel that early pull toward each other. Nothing big has happened yet, no kisses, no deep talks, no big confessions. Just tension. Her hands might move slightly. Her eyes might look away and then come back to yours. Holding for just a second longer than normal, she flips her hair in a way that looks simple, but somehow happens exactly when you are looking. You might tell yourself, it is just your imagination, but it is much more real than you think. Women do not always show attraction with words. They feel it first and explain it later. Their bodies talk through signals before their minds fully catch up. This happens because the emotional parts of the brain work faster, more naturally, and more honestly than conscious thoughts. These reactions happen before logic starts. That is the real nature of attraction: quiet, small, and strong. A man who cannot read these signs misses chances again and again without knowing why. The man who can read them builds real connection, warmth, and depth because he moves with confidence, calm, and steady energy. He does not rush. He does not force anything. His presence by itself creates safety. So, let us get into it. 7 touches, 7 signals, 7 silent invites. She often begins by making small changes to her clothes. She might play with her sleeves, touch the edge of her neckline, smooth the cloth around her waist, fix the bottom of her skirt, or gently move a bra strap back into place. When a woman feels drawn to you, she becomes more aware of how she looks, even if she already looks great. These are not meaningless habits. They are small sparks of nervous excitement. Her body is quietly saying, "Look at me." Imagine the two of you talking normally. She did not need to fix anything, yet she keeps doing it. That is not an accident. That is attraction showing itself. This kind of physical preparation is not about vanity. Her mind is getting ready to stand out for you. Many men miss this because it is so subtle. Your calm, steady energy matters here. When you stay relaxed and grounded, it gives her room to show interest without fear. I once knew a man in his mid-40s who became aware of this and suddenly felt more connected to women than ever before. Another strong signal is when she touches her neck or collarbone. This area is sensitive and open. When she runs her fingers along it, plays with a necklace, or lets her hand rest there for a moment, it is rarely random. It shows trust mixed with attraction. Experts call this a display gesture. Her softer, more vulnerable side is coming forward because she feels safe and quietly drawn to you. Many men completely miss this sign, but once you learn to see it, your view on interactions changes. Then there is the way she uses her lips. If she gently bites them, slowly puts on lip balm, presses them together with purpose, or lightly touches them with her fingers while looking in your direction, that is desire showing up. Across all cultures, lips are deeply tied to closeness. Her mind is preparing her body for being near you, even if she has not told herself yet. When you notice this, do not rush and do not talk too much. Just keep natural eye contact and stay relaxed. Your presence will say more than any clever words ever could. Think about your past experiences. Have you not seen this before? Many men feel it but do not understand it. As you become more aware, especially as you get older, you start carrying yourself with more purpose and control. Next comes the movement of her legs. She crosses and uncrosses them, shifts her weight, rubs her thigh, changes how she is sitting, or taps her knee lightly. This is emotional energy trying to let itself out. A woman who feels nothing stays still. A woman who feels drawn to you finds it hard to stay motionless. If this happens while she keeps eye contact, you are not just another person nearby. She is reacting to you. These movements may be small, but noticing them can completely change how you move through social situations. For men who feel tired by work and routine, becoming aware of these signals can bring back a sense of life and connection. Then there's the classic sign, playing with her hair. She might twirl a strand, put it behind her ear, twist the ends, brush it over her shoulder, or change her hairstyle without any real reason. This is one of the most common yet real signs of attraction. When feelings start to grow, she moves that inner energy into movement, and hair becomes a natural outlet. It is a soft, wordless way of saying, "I see you." Many older men say noticing this alone made them feel confident again because they realized it was never random. Another signal that has become more common in modern times involves her phone. She picks it up but does not really use it. She locks and unlocks the screen, flips it in her hand, sets it down, picks it up again, then repeats the cycle. This is not boredom, it is nervous energy. She is feeling something but does not want to show it too clearly. Your presence is creating emotion that she is trying to manage. Many men mistake this for not being interested and pull away too soon. In reality, it often means the opposite. Now we come to the strongest sign of all, her hands. She fusses with her fingers, taps her nails, twists a ring, plays with a bracelet, presses her palms together, or lightly brushes her fingertips. This is one of the clearest signs of emotional strength. Her body is handling tension, positive tension, attraction-driven tension. Experienced men pay close attention to this because it is hard to fake. When this happens, the best response is to stay calm, breathe steadily, and speak with relaxed confidence. A slightly deeper voice and open posture naturally increase the pull. Now, ask yourself honestly, how many times you've seen these signs, but told yourself they meant nothing? How many chances were right in front of you while you told yourself she was not interested? Understanding these cues does not make you pushy. It makes you aware. And awareness is attractive. Women feel when a man is grounded, observant, and sure of himself. They feel it instantly. This is chemistry happening in real time. Dopamine rising, oxytocin building trust, adrenaline adding excitement. Once you understand how these responses show up in the body, attraction stops feeling confusing and starts becoming clear. Physical space is another major clue. If she quietly turns her body toward you while you are talking, moving her shoulders or hips in your direction, that is on purpose. She is directing her whole self toward you. Everyone has a natural personal boundary. When she makes that distance smaller without a reason, she is inviting you closer. Leaning in, pulling her chair nearer, staying beside you even when others arrive. These are strong signals of interest. Another deep sign is mirroring. When a woman feels connected, her body without thinking matches yours. You touch your face and moments later she touches hers. You fix your posture and she follows. You lean back and she does the same shortly after. This is not copying. It is natural alignment. Her nervous system is matching yours. If you want to notice it, make a small movement and watch for a late response. When this happens again and again, it means something real is forming. One signal might mean nothing. Several together mean attraction is building. Mirroring is nearly impossible to fake because it comes from the subconscious. It shows comfort, trust, and emotional openness. Her body is aligning with yours, even if her words stay guarded. When she matches your movements, she is revealing that she feels safe and connected. It is like two rhythms falling into step without effort. Finally, pay attention to her voice. When a woman is truly interested, her tone often gets softer. She may speak a little slower, lower her volume, or stretch certain words when talking to you. She might laugh more freely or answer more thoughtfully. This change is not on purpose. It is another way her body shows comfort and attraction. Combined with physical signals, it finishes the picture. When you put all of this together, you stop guessing. You stop chasing signs that are not there and start seeing the ones that are. Attraction becomes clearer, calmer, and more natural. And once you truly see it, you will realize it was never hidden. You just needed to know where to look. When a woman feels drawn toward a man, her voice often changes in small but important ways. You may notice her tone lifting just a little, sounding lighter, warmer, and more playful than before. At other times, she may lower her voice and slow her speech, creating a calm, private sound that feels meant only for you. This change does not happen by accident. Her nervous system is naturally fixing her voice to feel more attractive, more welcoming, and more emotionally connected to the moment you are sharing together. Sometimes she may speak softly enough that you have to lean in just a bit to hear her clearly. That small movement she encourages from you creates physical closeness without drawing attention to it. It is a smart and subtle way of pulling you closer without saying anything directly. Her body understands what it is doing long before her mind becomes aware of it. Her laughter is another strong signal that often gets overlooked. Ask yourself honestly, does she laugh more freely with you than she does with other people around her? Does she laugh even when your comment was not meant to be funny? When a woman feels attraction, her laughter becomes brighter, more natural, and more frequent. It flows out of her easily. This is her nervous system showing approval, excitement, and real happiness in your presence. Polite laughter is controlled and short, often forced to be socially correct. True attraction creates a laugh that bursts out before she has time to stop it. That sound, that natural release of joy, shows her emotional openness. She is signaling that being around you lifts her mood and makes her feel good inside. Attraction often shows itself through the voice just as strongly as it does through physical movement. Eye contact is one of the strongest signs of interest. Yet many people misunderstand it. It is not simply about whether she looks at you or not. What matters is how she looks at you and how long she lets that look last. When she is interested, her gaze stays on you a second longer than normal. There is softness in her eyes, a quiet pull, and a sense of curiosity. She is not trying to hide. One of the most telling signs is the triangular look. Her eyes move from your eyes down to your mouth and then back to your eyes again. That brief drop to your lips carries desire. In that moment, her mind is imagining closeness and intimacy without actively planning anything. This small movement is one of the most honest and raw sparks of attraction you can see. You may also notice her pupils getting wider when she looks at you, especially in softer or dim lighting. This is not something she can control. Pupil width. Eating is a biological reaction linked to interest, excitement, and the release of dopamine in the brain. Her focus sharpens on the person who is emotionally moving her. If she is not interested, she will usually break eye contact quickly, look away, or look past you entirely. But if she keeps searching for your eyes and connects again after looking away, it means her attention keeps pulling her back to you. Her awareness is circling you again and again, even when she tries to look elsewhere. Pay close attention to how she interacts with the objects around her. If she is holding a cup, a bottle, a bracelet, or her phone and keeps turning it in her hands, flipping it, or tracing her fingers along its edges, this behavior is meaningful. It is not boredom, and it is not distraction. This is known as displacement energy. It is emotional tension created by attraction that needs a way out. She is not uninterested, she is managing nervous energy. Her hands become a release point for feelings she is trying to keep under control. A woman who feels nothing will often put the object down or mentally drift away. A woman who feels pulled toward you stays present, but her hands quietly reveal the strength of what she is feeling. There is also more to hair movement than the simple hair flip many people talk about. Watch closely how she shows her neck or the side of her face. When she slowly brushes her hair back, Gently shows her neck or tucks strands behind her ear while slightly turning her head. She is showing one of her most sensitive areas. The neck has long been a signal of trust and openness throughout human history. Showing it on purpose or even without full awareness means she feels safe with you. This behavior is natural and deeply rooted in attraction. She is allowing access to a part of herself she normally protects. That small tilt of her head and that soft reveal act as a quiet invitation for your attention without words. Now observe her legs and feet when you are sitting together. These parts of the body often tell the truth because they work far from conscious control. If her feet point toward you, even when her upper body is turned another way, it means her instincts are guiding her toward you. The body naturally points toward what it wants most. If she keeps uncrossing and recrossing her legs, moving her knee closer to you, or if her top foot makes small movements in your direction, she is letting out tension caused by attraction. A woman who feels nothing stays still and closed. A woman who feels something finds it hard to stay still for long. Signals from the lower body are some of the most honest signs there are. Another strong sign is her memory. When a woman truly cares, she remembers details you shared, sometimes even ones you forgot you mentioned. If she brings up your favorite drink, remembers something from your childhood, mentions a habit you casually spoke about, or remembers a goal you shared days or weeks earlier, she is showing emotional investment. This goes beyond normal talk. This is selective memory driven by interest. Her mind is storing information about you because you matter to her. She sees you as someone important, someone worth remembering. She is creating space for you in her thoughts. Watch for moments when she laughs and then briefly looks away or hides part of her face. That quick flash of shyness tells you the attraction hit her strongly enough to break her control. She is trying to steady herself. Her nervous system is reacting to the strength of what she feels. Her shoulders may pull in slightly, or she may cover her mouth or eyes for a moment. This is not rejection, and it is not discomfort. It is emotional overflow. She feels excited, open, and slightly exposed. She is not embarrassed by you. She is reacting to her own emotional surge. This kind of response happens only when attraction is real and powerful. Her body always talks before her logic catches up. The signals she sends, the way she leans in, matches your movements, shows her neck, widens her pupils, moves her hands, shifts her voice, points her feet, and remembers your words all form a clear pattern. This pattern is her physical truth. Men who ignore these signs often miss chances without knowing why. Men who learn to read them move through connection with confidence and clarity. Awareness becomes a real advantage. It sharpens your instincts, makes your presence stronger, and helps you move through interactions with certainty instead of doubt. Learn to notice these cues carefully because they reveal everything she may never say out loud. Her body tells the whole story, long before her words ever do.